Hey guys, Rob Moore here, aka Real Estate Rob. Yep, the guy who used to body slam people in the ring and write police reports. And now I'm the one walking you through the heavyweight fight called Probate. It seemingly never ends. Let's talk. So here's the question. Who can actually file for probate in North Carolina? Because a lot of folks assume it's automatically the oldest child or the person who lived closest, or maybe the person who just shouts the loudest at family dinners. Not quite. If there's a will, it usually names an executor. That's the person the deceased trusted to handle the paperwork, pay debts, and pass out the inheritance. The court almost always honors that choice unless that person can't serve. Maybe they too have passed away themselves. Maybe they live out of state and don't want the hassle. Or maybe they're just not up for the job because it can be a headache. If there's no will, the court has to pick what's called an administrator. And that's where North Carolina has a little priority list. First up is the spouse, then the heirs, usually the children, then parents, then siblings, and if nobody steps forward, even a creditor like a hospital or bank, for instance, they can petition the court to be the administrator. Crazy, I know. Well, the judge looks at who's more qualified. It's not about popularity, right? It's about who the court thinks can handle the job responsibly, that is. I've literally seen situations where the quietest sibling got the nod because the other one was too hot-headed. And that's something you don't want to show in court. What if no one steps up at all? I've seen a distant cousin end up as an administrator just because no one closer volunteered. Talk about a surprise. Hey, cousin Jimmy from Boone. He's suddenly in charge of grandma's estate. They can still serve, but they'll need to appoint like a local agent that actually lives here. Basically, the court wants someone in North Carolina they can officially serve papers to. Yeah, you will be getting served papers. Let's be real. Probate court is the only place where fighting over paperwork counts as a sport. And trust me, I used to wrestle. For real. Professionally. It's a lot less entertaining when it's just signatures and affidavits involved. So the short version, in North Carolina, the person who can file probate depends on whether there's a will. And if there is, it's usually the named executor. If not, the court works down the list until somebody qualified steps up, or they choose someone. If you're staring at a family situation and thinking, am I even the one who's supposed to handle this? Don't guess. Give me a call, schedule a chat with me using the link in the description or the pinned comments, and we'll figure it out before you waste months or even years chasing the wrong path. And hey, were you surprised in your own family by who the court picked to handle probate? Drop your real life story in the comments because those real life experiences help others more than any law book ever could, or more than I could sit down here and run my mouth. But hey, thank you guys for joining me today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, so I'm greatly appreciative. So, in the last video, I talked about how long does probate take. And you can watch that video because it's coming up next.